After playing many battle royale games such as PUBG, H1Z1, Fortnite for a very long time, I've noticed some tips and tricks that a lot of new players do not pick up on when sniping. Today I'm going to be giving you guys multiple tips and tricks to help you get those kills when you're using the sniper in Fortnite Battle Royale. Keep in mind, throughout this video you might know all of these tips, you might know some of these tips, or you might not know any of them, but it doesn't hurt to watch through. Maybe you'll learn something new, or even just remind yourself about some good tips. Overall, I do hope this video does help you out in the future, and let's get right on into it. So immediately when playing Fortnite, you will notice there are two different types of sniper rifles. There's the semi-auto sniper rifle and the bolt action sniper rifle. The bolt action comes in three rarities: the rare, which is blue, epic, which is purple, and legendary, which is orange. The semi-auto, however, comes in only two rarities, such as the epic, which is purple, and the legendary, which is orange. So whilst playing Fortnite Battle Royale, you're going to have to make some decisions if you find both of these sniper rifles. You're going to want to decide what sniper is better for you and what sniper will help you get the kills the easiest. So starting us off, we're going to be talking about the damage ratings between both of the sniper rifles. What sniper do you think would be better for you to take in the long run? Most people would automatically take the semi-auto sniper rifle since they find a rare bolt action sniper rifle, they see it's only blue, but they find a legendary semi-auto sniper and they take the legendary one just because of the color, but that doesn't basically imply with the actual ratings. The semi-auto sniper rifle in the legendary form does 66 damage to the body per shot, so that takes about 2 shots to take out one player at 100 HP. Now the bolt action sniper rifle does 105 damage to the body, that's the blue rarity, so people automatically would assume the semi-auto sniper would be better based on its rarity, but overall it is not. Now of course, this bolt action sniper rifle, after every time you shoot it, you have to unscope, you have to reload, and then you get a whole another shot. But the semi-auto sniper rifle, there's 10 bullets in the mag. That means you get 10 shots to spray at the person to kill them, and if you can land all of your shots or multiple shots on target, then it is definitely the weapon that you want to take. But overall, from my experience, the bolt action sniper rifle is definitely the better sniper out of the two, and definitely one you want to take no matter what rarity it is. On to another tip to remember when sniping: a headshot is a 2.5 times multiplier. Meaning, let's say you have a rare bolt action sniper rifle, the one that does 105 damage to the body. Say you land a headshot on a player, it will do 262.5 damage. That will in total kill any player with one shot to the head, the bolt action sniper rifle, so this gun is definitely a one-shot kill if you do get a headshot. Now let's say you find the semi-auto sniper rifle, but this time it's in the legendary form. It does 66 damage to the body, and you do end up landing a headshot, it will do 157.5 damage. So if the person has full 200 HP, you do land a headshot, it will not kill the player instantly. So the semi-auto sniper rifle, it will kill them instantly if they don't have full 200 HP, but if they do, it will definitely not kill them. So overall, when playing Fortnite Battle Royale, I definitely suggest taking the bolt action rather than the semi-auto, just because the bolt action has more of a chance of actually killing the player when you do hit them. Now onto the more complex part about sniping, this is leading. Now you might be confused, what is leading? Basically with guns like the AR and the shotgun, if you aim at the player, the bullet will instantly hit there, meaning there is no bullet time, rather than like the snipers obviously and the RPGs. So say you are sniping a player super far away, maybe 100 meters away. You have to lead a little bit in front of them if they are running in order to kill them, or even if they are standing still, you have to aim up a little bit because the bullet will drop. There's two different types of leadings. The first leading we're going to be talking about is moving with the player, aiming a little bit ahead and having him run into the bullet. Players often will see an enemy running and they will aim directly at him and shoot, and that will not work. Think of it like a paintball gun. Say the person is running to another bunker, you don't want to aim instantly at them because obviously they're going to just run straight past the bullet. You want to aim a little bit in front of them so they run into the bullet. Now depending on the distance between you and the actual player, it will depend on how far you want to lead in front of them. To put it this way, you will rarely and almost never go more than 5 body lengths between the player and how far you're actually leading. Other than that, you want to stay in a pretty close range between the player and the crosshair. Typically, when players are about 50 meters away, you want to aim 2 to 3 body lengths in front of them. Other than that, it's basically the exact same. If the player is pretty close, you do not want to really lead at all. It depends, like if maybe they're 20 meters away, you might want to lead like a player in front of them. But other than that, you don't want to lead too far in front of them unless they are a good distance away. I can't really explain the different distances that you actually have to lead. It's all depending on the scenario. Nobody's going to have a scenario where they're exactly 50 meters away. It's always going to be different. Players might be running and stopping, running and stopping. You just, in the heat of the moment, you have to figure that out for yourself. How far do you have to lead? But one good way to start is typically lead them about maybe 2 to 3 players in front. Other than that, you don't really want to lead too much further, but for your base shot, the first shot that you take, maybe lead 1 or 2 players in front of them just to get it kind of safe zone. Another thing you have to take into consideration when sniping is the distance you have to aim above or below the player. Typically, you don't really have to aim below the player. If they're not falling down a hill or if they're not like gliding out of the plane, you don't really have to aim below them. Otherwise, you have to aim above them if they are a pretty distance away from you. So I did this work for you. I went into a game and I tried to figure out how many little ticks on the crosshair you have to aim up to equal 1 full square on the map. If you look at the map, you'll see it's divided in multiple squares. I figured out how far you actually have to aim up to get across 1 full square. 1 full square equals about 4 tick marks up. So if you see a player about halfway across the square, or in this case where the barn was, you want to aim about 2 ticks up in order to hit them. I have no clue what the actual distance of 1 whole square is. I'm sure you people might be able to figure it out, but it is a pretty long distance, and most of the time you're not going to be sniping in that case. So usually when you do see a player just up close, you usually want to aim directly at them, if anything literally inches above their head. You don't want to aim too far above them up close. So the best way to teach yourself how high you actually have to aim in certain scenarios is to go and find maybe a little rock with a circle implemented onto it or something, and you want to find a sniper right off the bat, or if you even just find a sniper later on in the game. From there, you want to shoot it and then walk back a couple feet, shoot it again, walk back a couple feet, shoot it again, just over and over and over again till you learn how far you have to aim up from the player from different distances. This is kind of like a thing that you can't learn instantly. You have to just play the game and learn how high you have to kill them from different distances. But typically, if you're close, you don't have to lead too far and you don't have to aim too high. When sniping, just play out of passive mode. You don't really have to rush. This isn't MW2 where you could just run around and trick shot people easy. You have to play pretty passive. This is a battle royale game. You get killed once, you have to restart all over, you have to find brand new loot, and snipers are definitely a good thing to have and hard to find. So when you find a sniper, you definitely want to be playing at your best. Don't run around trying to quickscope people, because quickscoping doesn't work too good in this game. In Fortnite, you have 2 different options. You could either lower your sensitivity or make your sensitivity faster when playing the game. Now, if you make your sensitivity faster, it will definitely be harder to land those shots on those players that are sitting still, because it will be a little bit harder for you to like get your crosshair directly on them. But when they are running, it will easily allow you to flick. But I do prefer a lower sensitivity when playing. This allows me not to choke on my shots, and it allows me to aim directly at the player without one tiny movement on my mouse will screw it all up. Some people have their sensitivities up so high to the point where they barely even touch their mouse and their player flies across the whole screen. I don't understand how you do that. There's different sniper techniques. Say you have 2 snipers, 2 bolt action sniper rifles, and you have them side by side in your inventory slot, or just even at 2 different sides in your inventory, just 2 buttons where you could quickly press them. Say you are zooming in and you shoot 1 sniper and kill 1 person. If you swap to the other sniper while zooming in, there's literally hardly any animation effect, and you could get to the other sniper with ease. From there, it allows you to shoot practically 2 sniper bullets from the bolt action sniper rifle within seconds, and it is definitely a skill that will allow you to kill players super duper quick. If you do have 2 bolt action sniper rifles, this is definitely a technique that you do want to learn. You can practice this by using 2 ARs side by side, or even double pump shotguns is a good way to practice this as well. Anyways, those were some pretty simple tips that I hope some of you guys will actually learn something from. If you guys want a more in-depth tips and tricks video because I am actually running a little bit late on this video. I'm going onto vacation, otherwise I would make this a little bit more in depth. Make sure to leave a like on the video and comment down in depth down below, and I will try my best to make a more in-depth video. Anyways, hope you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you guys next time.